Yo guys! Yeah, you heard me right. Yamcha is way stronger than you think. So let me explain. Dragon Ball is known for its iconic characters and epic battles, but some characters often get overlooked mainly because of the absolute ridiculous power creep that exists within the show. And one of those characters is Yamcha, a skilled martial artist and former bandit who has been a part of the Z Fighters since the early days of Dragon Ball. In this video, we'll explore why Yamcha might be stronger than many people give him credit for. When we first meet Yamcha, he is a skilled fighter who uses his Wolfang Fist techniques to take on opponents. He's also a bit of a loner, but his skills catch the attention of Bulma and the rest of the gang. He helps them in their search for the Dragon Balls and eventually becomes a valuable member of the team. Throughout the series, Yamcha is shown to be dedicated to his training. He trains with Master Roshi and later with King Kai himself. Now let's go to the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, where he fights off the Cybermen. His power level was 1480. A lot of you guys who haven't watched Dragon Ball probably don't know what that means. And heck, even casual Dragon Ball fans might forget how powerful that actually is. That power level is leaps and leaps beyond Piccolo's power level during the Raditz arc, which was 408, and Piccolo casually destroyed the moon, and I really mean casually, because he wasn't charging his attack, it was just a quick beam in like a second. Plus, Master Roshi with a power level of like 180 or 200 destroyed the moon, but with more difficulty of course, but it even more solidifies how easily Piccolo destroyed that moon. Now take that Piccolo and put him against the Yamcha from the Saiyan saga, and I'm being so serious when I mean Piccolo would get his ass cheeks obliterated. He would get folded in so many ways, it's not even fun. A lot of people even put Raditz and Yamcha at planetary level during the Saiyan saga because of this. But just to be hard on Yamcha and to really lowball him, I won't. But what I will say is at that moment, Yamcha is for sure faster than Lightspeed, and to simply prove that, Piccolo destroys the moon in like a second with a beam. Now these characters dodge the same beam attacks from each other, and those beams at the time moved at light speed. And to back it up even more, Kid Goku moved at lightning speed, and he was a small kid and way weaker than Piccolo, to remind you. And lightning is not so far off from light speed. Now take Piccolo from the Raditz saga that moves at least light speed if not faster, and take Saiyan saga Yamcha that easily blitzes Raditz arc Piccolo. And there you have it, faster than Lightspeed Yamcha. And you thought I was done? No. This is early Dragon Ball Z. Yamcha is way faster and stronger than that. Now let's go to the Namek saga. Yamcha trained with King Kai alongside Tien, Chaozu and Piccolo. During this period, they have become so ridiculously stronger that Yamcha easily defeated Recoome. Yeah, you heard me. Recoome, the same guy that trashed Vegeta a couple days ago. That Recoome. He had a power level of around 40,000. Like, bruh, chill. Now, of course, there's the statement you can say that goes as follows. It was an anime only, so not canon. First of all, Toriyama did state that the anime bits were real too at some interviews. Plus, we don't really know what Toriyama's involvement was within the anime. So, we usually go off of it. If it contradicts the manga, it's non-canon. If not, it is. But just to really lowball Yamcha, let's say it is not canon. Yeah? But Yamcha did train there and did get significantly stronger. So let's just say his power level was 10,000. Yeah, just really lowballing Yamcha. A power level of 10,000 is easily planetary, and King Vegeta, with a power level of 10,000, destroyed 3 planets with a swipe of his hand. So yeah, easily multi-planetary. But I'm not done yet. After the Namek saga comes the Android saga, where Yamcha trains super hard for 3 years straight to prepare for the androids. Now at the city where the androids were, the moment they detected Yamcha's power level, they thought for a second that it was Goku, because of how high it was, but quickly came to the conclusion that it was lower than Goku's and might be Yamcha's. Now Goku has a power level of at least between 5 to 10 million. I'm not saying Yamcha's power level is that high, but for them to think it was Goku for a second really says something. Now a lot of the fandom through different methods try to scale Yamcha's power level at that moment, and a lot of them think it was between 75,000 to 500,000. And I also think that it is around that. But just to totally lowball him, let's say it's slightly above Raccoon because 3 years of training with himself and Krillin is definitely a huge boost. So let's say it's 50k. And after those years, he falls off because he retires. Now 50,000 is so high, it's easily multi-big planetary level. So going towards star level, but not quite there yet. And guys, this is me really lowballing Yamcha, just to show you guys that he is so much stronger than you think. The only reason people downplay him is because he's a laughingstock and he gets clowned on. But that is because he lives in a verse that has people casually destroying solar systems, galaxies, and even universes now. So give him a break, man. And one last thing, this might upset a lot of people, but it is the truth. Yamcha solos a lot of anime verses. He for sure kills Luffy. I'm sorry, it just is that way. He solos almost all of the One Punch Man characters, even though it pains me to say it because I love One Punch Man, but does he solo Boros? Yes, he does. I'm sorry, but he does. Boros is planetary or Earth's surface level, and Yamcha is easily multi-planetary level, if not higher. Does he solo Cosmic Fear Goro? No, not at all. Goro would wipe the floor with him. Does he solo Saitama? Nah, you strong Yamcha, but not that strong. And even recently, Yamcha has bounced back during the Moro arc and is most likely stronger than ever before. But let's leave that out of the window because I have already proven my point. Yamcha may not be the strongest fighter in Dragon Ball, but he's certainly not as weak as some people make him out to be. He's a dedicated and skilled fighter who has had his fair share of impressive moments. So next time you think about Yamcha, remember that he's more than just a punchline. He's an underrated fighter who deserves more respect. By the way, Yamcha survived the panel breaking attack. He is boundless and absolutely destroys the entirety of fiction. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for more content like this. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Let me know in the comments who your favorite underrated Dragon Ball character is. And as always, keep existing.